9, 10. Wide awake. Wide awake. Feeling wonderful. All over. How do you feel, Mike?
Good, good, good.
How was your experience?
I don't know, but I was somewhere else.
Do you remember
Oh my
some?
God. Yeah, I remember,
Okay,
I
okay.
remember most of it.
Okay, that's good.
Jeez. Yeah,
Overall, a lot of
right.
information, huh?
A lot of information, yeah.
That's good. That's why we have to record it, you know?
Yeah.
So,
It's,
how's your body feel? Like, do you feel...
I feel good. I don't have anything that's, except for, I feel like I have a lot of toxins in me that need to get out. It does, want to eliminate them,
Okay.
for sure.
Do you remember some of the stuff we went over?
Yeah.
Digestive system, you know now where it's coming from?
Yeah. It's all about the foods I was eating and toxins and all that.
Also,
I never eliminated it. It's like accumulated,
hmm
and it didn't come out.
Also, there was a part of it coming from a past life.
Oh, okay, I didn't remember that. What's the past life?
When you were in the revolution,
Okay.
they said you died with a bug somewhere.
Oh,
there.
yes, an infection.
So
Yeah.
that also.
Okay, that makes sense because back then they didn't have antibiotics and stuff like that.
Body alignment. There was a lot of imbalance in the body, a lot of blockages. You remember that?
No, actually.
Okay.
I remember blockage, but what else did
There was blockage in the throat there. We're
throat,
fixing
yeah.
that.
That's interesting.
That's gonna keep going for the next week.
Yeah, it already feels not as swollen as it was when I came here.
Yeah, there was a lot of going on.
Wow. Okay.
There was a lot of movement, a lot of energy that was going through you.
That's the thing. I feel the energy so much that my whole body moves. Like
yeah, you were moving.
Anytime I'm either healing myself or I'm the Cairo. Same thing.
Do you remember about your cousin? What they said? How he was?
I remember you asking me, but the answer was kind of short, so I don't remember.
He says to drive slow.
That's funny. That's funny.
And he says that he's with you actually.
Yeah.
He's with you when you drive.
Okay. Because he knows I'm crazy. Yeah.
He says he's with you when you drive. You don't remember?
No. I remember asking about him, but then I remember the answer.
Okay. Remember about the guardian angels?
Yeah. Archangel Michael.
Mike.
And
There was
two
other,
female. I always felt that, yeah.
You saw them?
I've
But they don't wanna
always
give the
felt
names.
yeah.
But they say Archangel Michael is the one that's always with you. Do you remember the race that you were related to?
No, actually. That's interesting.
The name was hard. They didn't want to give.
Oh, I just remembered. Yes, Asasani.
Asasani. I don't know.
I never heard of
myself.
them.
That's the first time I heard.
I never heard of them.
I thought it was the Pleiadians because they look they're whitish and
Yeah.
you said they were white blonde.
Asasani. I'm gonna look it up. Maybe if that's an actual name.
We cut all the contracts. Even do you remember what the contracts?
33, I remember.
And do you remember what they said about the ones that were cut before you came here?
That's probably what the work I did with Gavin in Toronto.
Yeah, about 2 months ago was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's with him.
Oh, I remembered something.
What?
I remembered when it was the cutting part. It was like a line going and cutting and throwing it, like going in pieces and like it was going like.
You said it was like a special line. First time I heard that, it was like a special line there. So we cut the contracts, past life, present life purpose and skill.
Oh yeah, it just came to me. Did it say just being there, something like that?
Exactly. You have nothing to do. Just be there. By being there, your energy transfers and heals people.
Okay, done. Like a pillar of light. Just some people are like, most people are like that. Cause you know when like most of my friends, they call me to feel good. they just call me.
That's why.
Because they're feeling shit and like, let's talk to Mike. And like, so just being there, meaning like making other people feel better. That's. I don't think it's healing necessarily unless I do something, but just being there, the pillar of light, they feel better just by being there.
Yes.
So most people is that. I think that's also the information I got. Like 50% of people is just they don't have to because everybody feels like they have to do something, or
No,
they
don't
have to have a purpose. That's
just
like
by you being there.
just by being there and helping and being positive. Like that's
Yeah.
just that's it.
Crystal or stone? Do you remember what they said about that?
It was purple,
Amethyst?
purplish. Yeah,
Amethyst.
it's no, when I'm saying purple, I mean the amethyst color. Yeah,
Yes. I can remember what they said.
Healing.
Healing and protection, something like that. Mm-hmm.
Is that what it does, amethyst? I gotta look it up.
Yeah,
Because
there's a
they
bunch
have
of stuff,
yeah.
amethyst. Wait till
I didn't think I would be. I thought I would be uncomfortable. Or I was actually very comfortable. For me to sit an hour like this.
As you come back down to the surface, are you coming off the cloud yet?
I'm holding an umbrella.
What does this
Going
umbrella
down.
look like?
It's keeping me from going suddenly.
Very
So
good.
I'm slowly going down.
What's the color of this umbrella?
Black.
Very good. Where are you now?
Still going down.
Very good. Take your time. As you get back down to the surface, let me know.
I landed on a rock.
On a rock. If you look down at your feet, what are you wearing?
Sandals.
What color?
Brown.
What about clothing? What kind of clothing are you wearing there?
Wearing a ripped shirt.
Ripped shirt. What
And
color?
short.
What color are the shirts?
White.
And the shorts?
Dark color.
Black?
Dark bluish.
Dark blue. Are you wearing anything on the head?
Some sort of kind of like a bandana, but not really.
Mm-hmm. Are you carrying anything with you? In your hands or?
Just the umbrella, but I throw it now.
I see. And how do you perceive your body? Does your body feel male or female?
Male and very muscular.
Very good. Young or old?
About 30.
How does the body feel? Does it feel healthy?
Feel strong.
Very good. Beautiful. And if you look around you, where are you now? What does it seem like, this place? Can you
It's
describe?
very rocky.
Very rocky.
Those rocks all around.
What does this
High,
look like?
almost like a mountain.
So you're up above. Can you
up
see?
above, I can see the ocean.
What is it? What is the color of the ocean?
It's blue, but it's far down.
Blue, but far down.
I'm kind of like in a mountain.
Very good. So you're up in the mountain. And how do you feel there?
But not a mountain. It's like
Like a hill.
rocky, like a hill, rocks everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like doesn't feel that way, but it looks like there's steam coming out of the rocks.
And what do you feel like you're doing there?
Well, I came off the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Is there anyone with you there?
I'm alone. There's nobody around.
Nobody around. Do you feel like you live around there? Or close by?
I feel like I came back there.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's no other civilization around.
I see.
I think I got landed there.
You just landed there. And do you feel like you live maybe close by?
No, I feel like I'm doing some sort of experiment.
Mm-hmm. What kind of experiment is this?
I was sent there to observe.
To observe. Very good. Very good. And you will send there by yourself or with others?
I teleported there.
Teleported there. Very good. Beautiful. And what are you collecting? You just observing and collecting, gathering information?
It was a place where it used to be different before.
Mm-hmm.
And now checking how it turned out.
I see. Is there a name for this place? What do they call this place?
It's more like the location, not the place. There's no name for it. It's just the location, the coordinates
Mm-hmm.
end up in this place.
Do we have the coordinates? Are we allowed to know them? Sometimes we can see them.
I see 76. I see a 76 and 73, but other than that, I don't see them.
Very good. Okay. Is there anything else that catches your attention in this scene?
Just this could be prehistoric. I feel like I'm in a prehistoric times.
Prehistoric times.
Yeah.
Very good. Is there anything in particular that you must see, that you must experience there?
For some reason, I was sent there.
Mm-hmm.
Or I sent myself.
Why were you sent there?
Something to do with dinosaurs. Either just before dinosaurs, or when they were wiped out.
When they were wiped out. I see. Very good. Very good. Now, let's leave that scene and let's move forward to an important day. A day that you consider to be important when something is happening.
I see a lot of people.
What are the people dressed like?
I see the people dressed like how people are dressed in Assassin's Creed, the game.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Probably 1800s?
1800s.
Very good.
There's some kind of uproar. People are...
Like a gathering
some
of
kind of
people?
revolution about to happen.
I see. And if you look down at your feet, what are you wearing?
Some kind of gray, almost like metal.
Mm-hmm.
Metal shoes almost.
I see. What about clothing? What are you wearing for clothing?
I can't really see that.
I see. Are you carrying anything with you? Your hands?
A couple weapons.
What do these weapons look like?
A knife. A long knife.
A long knife. Like a sword or?
It's not a sword, it's shorter than a sword.
Mm-hmm. What's the color of this knife?
It's gray.
Gray handle as well?
No, the handle's black.
Handle's black. What is the handle made out of, you know?
It kind of feels like aluminium, but not aluminium. It's a different material.
Very good. And then the other hand?
It's also a sharp. It's not a knife. It has many edges to it. Three different.
I see, like a special
like
knife.
a special, yeah.
Very good. And what are you doing there?
I think I'm one of the soldiers.
One of the soldiers. I see. Can you still see the clothing?
But I'm with. It's a war. It's a revolution about to happen, and I'm with. It's a civil. It's like a civil war about to happen.
Like a civil war, like a revolution.
Revolution, yeah.
Very good. How does the body feel? Does it feel male or female?
Male.
Does it feel young or old?
About 20. 20.
Does the body feel
3 years.
healthy?
Yes.
Very good. Beautiful.
I'm there anticipating. There's a lot of people gathered.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of sides and
Describe this place for me. What does it look
there's
like?
just a sea of people just everywhere.
Mm-hmm. And this is
all-
civilian and military.
This is civilians and not, I want to say military. One side, the revolution side.
Mm-hmm.
The other side is kind of like the government people.
I see. I see. Very good. Is there anything in that scene that catches your attention out of the normal?
Just the energy. People are talking. There's a lot of people talking at the same time.
How's the energy feel? Does it feel good or?
Loud, and people are getting more and more excited.
Mm-hmm.
To a
Excited
point. Like about something's about to happen.
I see.
Yeah.
So people are
It's
ready.
getting louder and louder. People are
Mm-hmm.
talking more and more.
Very good. Let's go ahead and fast forward to the time something happens in this place we're in right now. We're drifting and floating in this lifetime we're watching. Whatever was about to happen happens. What is happening right now?
There's a lot of talking going on
Mm-hmm.
between the leaders, and they're trying to each pick their point
They're negotiating.
and negotiating.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't have to be war.
I see.
But
Does the war
disagreeing.
actually happen?
They're disagreeing on a lot of things.
I see. Can you name some of the things that they're disagreeing?
The people that live here don't want to be like slaves anymore.
I see. So it's a slave revolution. Something like that.
Yeah.
Very good. Do you feel like you live around there yourself?
Yeah.
Would you like to go to the place where you live in this lifetime?
Do I like to go there?
Mm-hmm.
It's a time where there's a lot of uncertainty, so I don't like it.
I see. You feel like you have a family in that time?
I have 2 young kids and a wife.
Mm-hmm. What is your kids called?
Marco
Marco?
and Eleni.
Alani?
Yeah.
And your wife, what is her name in that lifetime?
I think it's Athanasia.
Athanasia. Very good. I see. Is there anything else in that scene that catches your attention that you must experience?
There's animals, big elephants that we ride,
Mm-hmm.
bigger than normal.
Big elephants. Very good. I see. Now, let's leave that scene and let's move forward to another important day in that lifetime we're watching. We're drifting and floating and drifting to another day, another place, another time. In this lifetime we're watching, an important day. We have arrived. What is happening? What do you see?
I'm in space.
You're in space? Mm-hmm.
I'm in some sort of spaceship, but we're looking at something very bright, like a sun,
I see.
but I don't think it's a sun.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's it's a really bright light.
And if you
Almost
look
like
down at
blinding.
your feet, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing kind of like a one piece,
What color?
and it's whitish. Has some red on it, but it's.
Is it like a uniform?
It's almost like I don't have any shoes. This feet is part of the
Part
uniform.
of the suit. Very good.
And
Does it have any markings or insignias on it?
SSI.
SSI.
Alliance.
Alliance.
We're looking out of a window,
Mm-hmm.
some sort of a window, and the sun that we're looking at is doing something.
Is it a sun or a star?
It's from far away, but it's very bright, but it's blinding us. Some sort of.
What's so important about that light?
It's an event that's happening. We're looking at it. We
I
knew
see.
it's gonna happen.
I see.
We're all looking at it, but we can only peek through the window. We can't look at it directly
I see.
because it's too strong.
What eventually happens there?
It's a flare, like
A flare. Is this like an explosion or something?
no, it's just kind of like a pulse, almost like a pulse.
It's pulsating.
Pulsating.
Light. I see. And what happened to that other lifetime when you were in the revolution? Did you die or did?
The No, it never happened, or
The war never happened.
no, they.
Very good. I see.
Not at that point.
Not at that point, but eventually did. Were you in it?
Much later, I wasn't in it.
I see.
I was too old.
Okay, if we go back to that life, when you were in this revolution, let's go back to the last day of your life in that lifetime we were watching. We have arrived. What is happening there?
I just got a bad feeling.
What happened there? How do you see yourself there?
I have some kind of illness.
Where are you now? What does it look like? You won't feel anything, mentally or physically, but you can talk about it. What kind of illness is this?
It's an infection of some sort.
Where was this infection?
Virus.
Get it out. Where was this infection in your
my
body?
stomach, chest.
I see. Let it out. Very good. Now you can talk about it. Who's there with you? Is your family there?
A few, couple people. It's I think is what it looks like. My wife
I see. Your son.
and a younger person, a girl.
I see. And if you look at their expression
daughter.
on their face, what is their expression like?
Worry.
Worried. Very good. I see. Now, you will not have any physical sensations, and you can talk about it. Now, whatever has happened has already happened, and you're on the other side of it. From that position, you can look back at the entire life and see it from a different perspective. Every life has a lesson and a purpose. As you look back at that life, what did you learn from it? What do you think was the purpose of that lifetime?
Forgiveness.
Forgiveness. To forgive yourself or forgive others?
To forgive others.
To forgive others. Very good. What else did you learn in that lifetime?
sharing with my wife.
Just sharing.
Share with my wife. It's a wonderful thing.
Very good. I see. And where are you now?
I'm floating
Above the body.
above that scene, whole life scene.
Where would you like to go now?
I'd like to go to the source.
To the source. Very good. Let's go ahead back to the source. Let me know when you get there. You can also talk to me as you're going there. How's your trajectory? What does it look like?
It's not necessarily a trajectory, it's a feeling I'm having.
What is this feeling? Can you describe it?
Of being everything at the same time.
That's a very good feeling. Where is
I
this
don't
feeling
need to
coming?
go anywhere. I'm already everywhere.
Very good. So you're part of the source.
Yes.
You're absorbing some of that energy. That's healing energy. How's that feel?
Feels great.
Very good. Let's absorb some more of that energy.
It's just white light everywhere.
Very good. That's a white healing light. Heals everything. How's that light feel?
Feels like like ecstasy.
Very good. Now, let's leave that scene and let's go forward to the other lifetime when you were working in that spaceship. Would you like to go there?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead. What's happening there? What is the name of this flare? What it actually is?
It's a sun. It's for the earth.
So it's our sun.
It's our sun.
Very good. What's happening there? What's happening with this sun?
I don't know how I ended up there. We're helping. We're helping the earth.
Helping the earth. In which way?
But we're trying to give information. And get information.
To get information. What kind of
We
information?
were expecting this. We
Okay, so you knew it was coming.
we saw it. We saw it on our radars.
I see.
But not really radars, but they're
On instruments.
instruments.
How did it appear like? What did it look like? Can you describe this a bit?
The sun?
No, how would it appear on your radar, on your instruments?
It was a green light, a bunch of numbers.
I see.
And it's all mathematical.
I see.
It's all on the dash. It's
And what is the meaning of this? What's happening? This event? Do we have a name for this?
solar flare.
Solar flare. And this, I expect it was a very long time ago.
Actually, this is in the future.
In the future. And do we have?
I can't really explain it. It's complicated. It's.
What kind of details are we allowed to know about this?
This is not a lifetime. It's a different timeline. It's a
Different timeline.
so it is in the future. Then. Yeah, it's in the future.
In the future hasn't yet happened.
No,
Very good.
I don't. But I'm there.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else that catches your attention in that scene?
There's
What are you experiencing now?
there's about 2 or 3 people around me. We're
Mm-hmm.
discussing. We're very interested. We're talking about it.
I see.
We're taking turns looking at it. You can't look at it for more than a couple seconds.
Mm-hmm. And how does your skin look like? How do you look like in that lifetime?
I'm human.
Okay, so you're human. Mm-hmm. Very good. Do you have a name in that lifetime?
Alan.
Alan. Very good. Very good. Okay. Are we allowed to know any more information about this event that's happening? How it will impact on us now?
This is something that will separate us in two.
Mm-hmm. Meaning body and soul?
Some people, it's a consciousness. It's gonna elevate, and it's some people will stay on Earth,
Mm-hmm.
and some people will be with the Alliance.
With the Alliance. When
Yeah.
you say Alliance, what do you mean?
It's actually there's a human alliance, and there's different 12. I think there's 12 other races, intergalactic.
Intergalactic, 12 other intergalactic races.
No, intergalactic federation.
Okay, Federation.
Yeah,
Very good.
and they're all gathered for. It's about the Earth.
What's happening to the Earth?
They're protecting the Earth, but they're also observing what we've been expecting.
Mm-hmm. What is it that we've been
so
expecting?
Some of us went with them,
I
and
see.
the ones that were not supposed to and their consciousness wasn't high enough, they stayed on Earth.
I see. When you mean high enough of consciousness, what are we meaning by that? At what level?
There's we can understand what they're telling us. The other people don't get it.
I see. But you can express it, you can talk about it.
Yeah, the people that can't even get along here
I see.
did not make it.
They won't make
They
it.
didn't ascend. So they're not able to accept other races that are not from Earth.
I see.
If they can't even accept the races that are on Earth.
Okay, I see.
So
Very good. Very good. Now, let's leave that scene and let's move forward to the day this event happens. We're drifting and floating and drifting to the day of the event. Look around you. What is happening now?
everybody's quiet.
Mm-hmm. Everybody on the ship or everybody?
Everybody on the ship.
Why are they so quiet? What happened?
Because they know it's one of the biggest events that's happened.
Did it happen the way they were
Yes.
expecting it, or
Yes, and
is this in a good way, or?
well, it's in between because a lot of people on Earth died.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
How?
but
In which way?
in one area only, one specific area.
And what is the area's name? What is it called?
Europe and around there.
Around Europe.
Uh,
Do we have?
Water evaporated.
I see.
A lot of water.
Do we have
evaporated.
a date or time that this event happened? Are we allowed to know that?
22.
2022?
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying 22. It's not telling me.
22.
Just 22.
Mm-hmm. 22. 22. Very good. What else do you see there that catches your attention?
Okay, now we've entered the area where I thought we were alone before, but now there's hundreds and thousands of other ships,
Mm-hmm.
different races.
Can you describe some of these ships?
There's different kinds. There's thin ones. There's ones that look like eggs.
Mm-hmm.
There's ones that have like different parts, like hallways almost, like
Mm-hmm. Elongated.
like they have holes in them and different shapes and triangular.
Very good. Triangular shapes.
But they're kind of like what you see in Star Trek or Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars, not Star Trek. Star Wars.
Star Wars. Very good.
A lot of them look like that.
Mm-hmm. Is there any information from that place that we're allowed to know?
Oh, it's all in the air. It's a whole city. It's all above. It's no ground. It's all in space, it looks like.
All in space.
It's a place where everybody gathers.
Mm-hmm. Like an intergalactic
It's
center. Mm-hmm.
it's
Do we have a name for this place?
I'm seeing more of a symbol than a name.
What does this symbol look like?
It's a pyramid type triangle.
Mm-hmm.
But at the bottom, it's not straight.
It's like curved.
It's like it's almost like an arrow type.
I see.
Arrowhead, yeah.
So a pyramid at the top and an
Yeah,
arrow at the bottom.
At the bottom.
Very good. Very good. Is there anything else that you need to experience in that scene that intrigues you?
It's just it's beautiful. It's
Beautiful
very
place.
it's very amazing to see
I see.
all these ships going around,
Very good.
floating.
Very good. Now, let's leave that scene and let's move forward to the last day of your life in this lifetime we're watching. We're drifting and floating and drifting to the last day of your life in this lifetime we're watching. We have arrived. What is happening? What do you see? Look around you.
It's a crystal.
Crystal. What
I'm
color?
inside a crystal.
What color is this crystal?
It's like ice color, like see-through
I see a quartz crystal.
quartz, yeah.
Transparent.
Kind of like what you see in Superman when he goes to
Mm-hmm.
that kind of crystal.
Very good. What is this crystal doing to you?
It's, I guess that's where they put you when
Mm-hmm.
that's the end.
That's the end.
Well, actually, your body remains there, but
Your soul.
you move on to
Mm-hmm. You move on to somewhere else.
the next one,
I see.
next level.
Now, whatever has happened has already happened, and you're on the other side of it. From that position, you can look back at the entire life and see it from a different perspective. Every life has a lesson and a purpose. As you look back at that life, what did you learn from it? What do you think was the purpose of that lifetime?
I just get the word love.
Love, to love.
Love is the highest vibration.
Love is the highest vibration.
But what I get is the word written out, love.
And the letters like L,
L-O-V.
V-E. L-O-V-E, love.
And I kind of like feel like it means all the beings together.
Togetherness.
Yeah, that we feel love for all the beings, all of creation.
Very good. Very good. Now,
I'm getting something to it because love yourself.
as you tell me, it will come clear and clear.
Saying, yeah, because you are everybody.
You are everybody. One is all, one.
You are those people. I don't understand.
We're part of everybody and everybody's part of us. One for all for one. Is that correct?
It's more like saying that the lesson there's just me. And I'm everybody.
Very good. Very good. We're drifting and floating away from that life, leaving the man there to continue on his own journey. He will find peace. He will find whatever he's supposed to find. Do I have permission to speak to Mike's subconscious?
Yes.
I respect the power of the subconscious because I know the subconscious takes care of Mike's body and does a very good job of it. Do I have permission to ask questions?
You do.
I know the subconscious could have brought forth many different lifetimes for Mike to see today. You chose to bring forward that life for him to see when he was that revolution soldier. Why did you pick that lifetime?
It's associated with the traumas.
With the traumas. Like which traumas are we talking about here?
Body wounds, physical traumas.
And where is this manifested in his body in this lifetime now?
It's manifested in 4 parts.
Can you tell me about it?
Throat.
Throat.
Ribs.
Ribs, left or right?
Left.
Ribs. Very good. Where else?
Shoulder.
Which shoulder?
Right shoulder.
Right shoulder. Very good. Where else?
And hips.
Which side of hips? Both hips?
Both.
Both hips. Very good. And now that he's experienced that, he knows where this comes from, what can we do about this? Now that he knows, he's
Connecting is the best way.
what are we connecting to?
Connecting to himself.
He's connecting to himself. Well, the higher self is connected to himself.
Higher self.
And what are we gonna do by connecting?
The higher self will keep him in shape.
Keep him in shape. Can we go ahead and fix these problems? Can we remove him from his body in his present lifetime?
We can give him the energies that he can handle right now.
What about completely fixing those issues right now? Can we start that process?
It's already started.
It started. All of them. Throat, ribs, shoulders, and hips. Let it out. How long will this process take?
initially takes a couple minutes, but then it continues
For how long?
for a few days.
Few days. How many days roughly we're talking about?
5 to 7 days.
5 to 7 days. So we have initiated the repair sequence of all those problems,
Correct.
and he'll be free from them in 5 to 7 days. Is this correct?
He will, but he has to continue connecting.
He has to continue connecting to his higher self, or to where?
Yes.
Is there a way to show him to connect easy?
Yes. He already knows.
I understand he also has been experiencing blockages connecting to his higher self.
That's just his ego.
Okay, I see. But can we show him the way?
He
Easier
knows
ways.
exactly how.
He knows exactly how.
He's holding himself back.
I see. Can we ease this process for him?
It all depends how much he wants it.
I see. So it's up for his willing.
Yes.
Very good. Can we go ahead and do a full body scan on Mike today?
Yes.
Let me know what you find. Can I ask you questions in the meantime?
Yes.
What's going on there with his TMJ, with his jaw? What's happening there? Where is this coming from? And what's the message there?
It's coming from it's coming from his work and associated with him not wanting to do it. It's a dilemma.
I see.
It's a struggle that he has within him.
Within him. How can we fix this? Are we allowed to fix it?
To just accept and forgive himself.
I see. Accept and forgive.
He has to forgive himself, and
In which way?
because he thinks what he's doing is very bad.
I see. Is it bad?
It's not as bad as he thinks.
Very good.
And there's no such thing as good or bad.
Very good. He'll be happy to hear that. What about his digestive system? Is that what's coming from a past life?
It got worse. It's in this lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
And it got worse
Why?
when he was conscious of the fact that eating animals is harmful to him.
Mm-hmm.
So his belief system is against it, but
see.
he's going against his belief system.
Mm-hmm.
So when he eats animals, the energy of the animal when it was suffering
Gets carried
onto his body.
I see. And what can we do about that right now?
And he has energetic blockages
Where?
starting from his left side, the hip area, all the way up to the neck,
I see.
with the jaw. The
Are-
jaw.
Are we allowed to do anything with those blockages? Is that what you're repairing right
We-
now?
Those blockages will unblock. They're already unblocked right now.
Very good.
But
So he'll be feeling much better.
yeah, he will get blockages whenever he doesn't let the energy flow. When he doesn't move.
When he doesn't move. In which way we're
He
talking about?
doesn't move. He feels stagnant. He feels stuck.
How can we help him with this?
To feel unstuck, he has to do
Yoga?
more what he loves.
Like what?
Helping other people.
I see. So he has to help other people to be able to flow the energy through him?
Yes. And to do physical activities.
Like what?
Because right now he's feeling very stuck.
What kind of physical activities can we recommend for Mike today that will benefit him at his highest level?
Anything that's not too hard on his knees, like a jogging, moving around. No weights.
No weights.
He wants to do weights.
Can we recommend biking for Mike?
Biking.
Swimming.
Would be good. Rollerblading.
Swimming.
Swimming would be good.
Yoga.
Yoga, definitely. That's actually what he's been wanting to do, but again, stopping himself because he's not confident in his own body.
Very good. Can we initiate that healing sequence of the blockages?
Yes.
Thank you.
The energy is looking good right now. Even on both sides.
What's the percentage of completion of fix?
384, 85. It's going up.
What's the percentage?
85.
85%. 86. Very good. So it's almost there. Let's keep working on that until it's completed 100%. Can I ask you questions in the meantime?
Yes.
What's going on with his anger and frustration there? Why does he have so much frustration on himself?
Because he hasn't accomplished the things he thought he would accomplish by now. He puts a lot of pressure on himself.
I see. And that's where it's coming from.
He has a lot of knowledge he's not using, and he blames himself every day for that.
I see. Can we go ahead and gather all that anger and release it from his body? Are we allowed to release all that anger from his body? What's happening right now?
He released it.
All the emptiness that was left behind, let's go ahead and fill it up with the beautiful white golden light. Can we do that?
Yes.
Let me know when that process is complete. Beautiful white golden light. Let me know when that process is complete. Can I ask you questions in the meantime?
Go ahead.
What's happening with Mike's bladder? What's going on there?
Just the body's way of eliminating the toxins. There's 2 ways of elimination.
Which ones are those?
This is one way for him, the easiest way to eliminate it.
I see. Does he have a lot of toxins in his body?
He cannot. He's having trouble with eliminating the other way.
Which is?
Stool.
I see. Why is that? Is that because
he's a bit clogged up?
And
he needs help. He needs some help with that.
What can we do about that? How can we help him right now?
He's at a point where he needs to cleanse his internal system. It's not functioning at 100%. It's a function at about 40%.
40%, that's pretty low. What can we do right now? What can we initiate to be able to help him fix that problem? Are we allowed to fix it?
He's recently received some information, which he can use for that.
Who gave him that information?
He heard it in a video.
A video. What kind of information is this?
One other thing, he needs to stop watching and getting that much information because his brain can't process it.
I see. So he's taking too much information.
He's taking too much information daily. He has to receive 20 minutes of information, then go on with his day and process it, and then receive another 20 minutes of information.
I see. Very good. What kind of foods can we recommend for Mike today? The ones that he's really supposed to be eating. Can you name a few?
He's eating right now about half the foods he's supposed to eat. Kale, lentils, broccoli,
Kale,
ginger.
lentils, ginger. Curcuma,
Onion,
garlic.
garlic.
Curcuma is in there?
He could have curcuma. It's not bad for him, but
Mhm.
it's not one of the most beneficial things for him.
I see. What else? What about the
Tea.
fruits? Tea? What kind of tea?
Himalayan.
Himalayan tea?
Yeah.
Very good. How's the healing process coming along? What percentage are we at right now?
It's about 90.
Almost there.
He's it's gonna every percentage will go up now slowly
I see.
because the system is overloaded.
I see. But you're gonna keep preparing him also for the next few days while he's asleep.
Yes.
I see. I also understand he has some difficulty there while he's sleeping at night. What's happening there?
The air that he's breathing has a lot of dust in it.
I see.
And he's consumed a lot of milk in past years, which has caused him an allergy.
A lot of
And
milk.
has caused this in his throat.
What's going on there with the throat?
His throat chakra is
Unbalanced.
unbalanced, and that's his weakness.
What can we do about that? Are we allowed to balance it?
Meditation.
Are we allowed to initiate that balance right now?
We're doing something right now.
What are we doing?
He's for this repair, he has to go within and do it himself,
I see. So he has to learn from it.
because that's his weakness.
Can we try to balance it a bit? Can we initiate? Can we open that?
We've given it energy right now.
Very good. Very good. So he has to meditate to be able to completely heal.
A lot of negativity goes there.
It's like an absorber of negativity?
Yes.
I see. Are we allowed to fix it 100%?
He has to fix it.
He has to fix it. I see. Can we connect with his cousin Hippocrates? Is he okay? And does he have a message for Mike today?
Yes.
What's the message?
He's okay.
He's okay. Very good. So he's in the light.
He's in the light.
Very good. We're happy for him. Does he have a message from there for Mike?
Drive slower.
What else?
He's been there to protect me.
Is he one of the guardian angels of Mike now?
Especially when I'm driving.
I see. Very good. We thank him for his beautiful messages. How about Natalie? Mike's sister. What's going on with her there? How can we help her?
Natalie is his girlfriend.
Oh yeah, Natalie.
Maria is his sister.
Actually, Maria. Yes, sorry.
Okay.
What's happening with Maria? Can we connect to her subconscious and do a full body scan?
Yes.
Let's do that. Let me
They're
know.
already connected.
Very good. What's happening there?
Thyroid.
Okay, so it's also the thyroid.
Thyroid. Low self-esteem.
Why can't she sleep at night?
Protection.
Protection.
She's put some sort of protection around her.
Herself?
Her weight is protection.
Okay, yeah, she's protecting with the weight. What is that protecting her from?
She's put that wall up, protection
From
from
what?
other people,
Negativity
negativity.
or energies?
Doesn't want to feel attractive.
Doesn't want to feel attracted.
No. Because of a trauma she's had in the past.
What about the fear of choking, and when she she can't sleep in a bed. What's going on there?
She has the weight is what's preventing her from breathing.
I see. So it's too much weight for her
Too much
lungs.
weight. And the thyroid is controlling that.
Let's see. What can we do to help her, to help Maria today?
There's some inflammation there, in the throat area.
What can we do to help her? Is Mike allowed to help her?
Yeah,
How?
he's already doing it
What is he doing?
because he's already connected with her. So he's giving her the thought energies that she needs. Positive.
Very good. Can we also go ahead and set up protection on Mike today and on Maria? First on Mike. What kind of protection can we set up on Mike?
He can visualize the white light, but first in a pyramid,
First in a pyramid.
and put the white line around that,
White light around the pyramid.
and almost like golden sand all around the white light
Golden sand around the
to
white
close
light.
it off.
Very good. What is this going to protect Mike from?
It's going to protect him from negativity, other people's negative energies
Very good.
and thoughts,
He'll be much appreciated with that.
and what he calls the evil eye.
Evil eye. Does this evil eye really exist?
No,
Is it just us
it's a belief system.
that was put on us?
Yes.
I see. How can we help Maria in a greater way today? Something that will impact her in her present life. What can we do for her? I understand she's experiencing a lot of trouble.
She has to realize that it's not her responsibility for her parents. She's putting too much responsibility on herself
I see.
concerning her parents. She's made it her whole life.
I see.
She has to look after herself.
Mm-hmm.
That's the lesson.
That's the lesson. To look after
Look
herself,
after herself
first.
first.
Very good. Very good. Can we send her a lot of white light and golden to Maria to help her with her issues?
Yes.
Very good. She'll be much appreciated.
She's been in a dark place for a long time.
Yeah.
She's starting to like now.
Very good. Will she see any improvements today?
Yes.
What kind of improvements can we expect from Maria?
Blood circulation.
Mm-hmm. Will improve.
Lymphatic system.
Lymphatic system will drain.
Yes.
She'll be much appreciated.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Relieved.
Can I ask another question in the meantime?
Go.
How many guardian angels does Mike have, and what are their names?
Archangel Michael.
Archangel Michael.
Has 2 female.
What are their names, if we're allowed to know?
Not getting a name.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes we can't hear it, but we can picture them. Which one is the one that's closest to him at all times and never leaves his side?
Archangel Michael.
Very good. So you can call up on him whenever he needs
Yes.
it. Very good. Is there any other crystals or rocks that will benefit Mike? And in which way?
Amethyst.
Amethyst. What would this do?
This will give him protection
Amethyst will
and
protect
healing.
him. And healing at the same time. Very good. Can we go ahead and gather all past lives and present life contracts of Mike's that are no longer serving his higher self or himself, that are preventing him from going forward? Can we gather them all up, please?
Yes.
Let me know when that process is finished gathering them.
It's done.
Do we have a number for the contracts? How many were?
33.
Only 33? It's not many. Can we just do another scan, please? Make
He
sure.
has 47 that were already severed.
Okay, that happened today?
No, this happened about 2 months ago.
I see. So there was another 33 left. What can we do with those contracts?
Some of them have. We cannot.
We cannot
There's
cut them?
2 that we cannot cut.
Okay, let's go ahead first of all and cut all the other ones that we're allowed to cut. That are no longer serving him or his higher self any good. That are preventing him from moving forward. How are we cutting those?
Cutting them. No attachments. We have to cut the attachments.
How are you cutting them? Have they been cut?
It is done.
How did you cut them? With what?
Energetically.
Energetically. Did you use something like a tool or
An
something?
energetic line.
Energetic line. I see. So there's how many contracts left?
There's 2 contracts.
What are those two? Are we allowed to know?
We can't do anything with those yet.
Are we allowed to know what they are?
Not right now.
Very good. Will he be allowed to cut those?
When he raises his consciousness.
I see. Will that take him long?
On the path he's on now, 2 years.
Very good. You'll be much appreciated. What is Mike's purpose in this lifetime and his skill that he possesses?
To bring light to other people.
To bring light to other people. In which way?
Just being there.
Okay, so he
doesn't have to be do anything. Just being there.
So just by him being around people, he helps them.
Yes.
Very good. He'll be very happy to hear. What is the skill though that he possesses in this lifetime? This is like a healing skill. He's a healer.
Yes.
In which way does he heal the people?
He can feel what other people feel.
Mm-hmm.
And energetically give them the energy they need
Very
to heal
good.
themselves.
How can we help
He
him?
can initiate that and guide them to the
light.
the energy.
Mm-hmm. How can we help Mike with his purpose? Can we open the path? Can we guide him?
He consciously knows several paths. He's having a hard time choosing one.
Can we
He
show
can
him
just
the most...
Start with, he's been experimenting on himself.
With what?
With energies, he's been playing around with them.
Like NLP?
But he's too stuck in the original exercise he's been doing. It's time to move on now.
Okay. Is this NLP good for him?
It is good for him. It's just not as advanced as what he can do with his higher self.
I see. So he should just drop the NLP, or should he continue?
He can do it for his own sake, but it won't be as advanced as connecting with the higher self and bypassing all that.
So it's better for him to meditate and connect to his higher self.
Correct.
Very good.
That way he can pinpoint
What's-
exactly the issues.
Mike wanted to know what extraterrestrial race is Mike related to?
I can see the face.
What do they look like?
They look just like us,
Mm-hmm.
whiter.
I see, so they're Pleiadians. Pleiadians.
It could be Palladians,
Mm-hmm.
but it starts with an E, and Sasani. It's Sasani.
And Sonny, so he will know when he sees them.
It's Sasani.
He will know when he sees them.
Yes.
Very
He's
good.
already met with them.
Okay, he's already met. When, in this present life?
He just doesn't remember. In his dream.
In his dream. Can we go back to that time?
He receives information from here whenever he's curious.
What kind of information?
They help him with information. Whenever he's curious about something, they try to answer his questions. But he doesn't, he has to write it down as soon as he wakes up.
I see. Can we help him remember the information?
He can remember it through meditation, but he has to start a dream journal.
A dream journal. Okay. So we're recommending a dream journal for him.
Yes.
Very
That
good.
will actually give him also infinite information about any subject
Very good.
from the subconscious.
Very good. We'd be much happy for that answer. What about Natalie? What's going on with that?
She's actually very, we see the light with her also. but her family
Mm-hmm.
is what's making her angry.
I see.
There's
Are
a
we
lot
allowed
of-
to intervene and help her?
There's a lot of anger.
How can we help her? How can we help Natalie today? Can we set a protection on her? Are we allowed?
No,
We're not allowed. Can we send her white, beautiful light, golden
we
light?
can't.
Let's go ahead and send her that. I understand she also has some trust issues. Can we
Correct.
help her with this? Are we allowed to help her with those trust issues? Or does she have
It's
something
very
to
simple. She has to clear it.
She has to clear it.
Yes.
How?
But she needs help.
Can we help her?
We can help some of it.
Can we give her a way to clear this?
We can give her the desire to want to do it.
I see. And
But she has to do it herself.
can we give her a tool to do this?
Yes.
In which way can she clear those energies as fast as possible?
Writing.
Writing them down.
She has a talent.
What kind of talent?
Writing.
She has a writing talent. Very good. So she must express herself in writing.
She has to put it on paper.
She has to put it down on paper. Very good. Should be much appreciated. What about my dad, Lazarus? What's going on with him there in his lungs?
A lot of grief.
Grief. Mm-hmm. Where's that grief coming from?
Lost loved ones.
I see.
And no hope. The feeling of no hope.
Are we allowed to help him? What can we do?
Feels helpless.
How can we help?
Feels like has no support.
How can we make him feel supported?
Supported. We see that there is help on the way already.
Mm-hmm.
He has been having visions.
He has been having visions?
Yes.
I see. How can we help him today? Are we allowed to clear this that he has?
He's already getting help.
He's
From
already...
higher, yes.
From where?
From higher dimensions.
From higher dimensions. Can we still send them beautiful white golden light
Yes.
and try to fast forward this process of healing for him? To make it quicker, faster.
There's one thing you can do
What is that?
mentally to stop thinking that he has a disease,
Mm-hmm.
because he doesn't.
He doesn't. He's just making it on himself.
The perception he has about it is
It's
wrong.
manifesting it. Is that what it's doing?
He's seeing it in the wrong way.
I see. So he just has to clear his head, clear his mind.
Yeah, he's been
Forget about it.
he's been given these ideas from other people.
I see. So the best thing for him will be to forget about it.
Best thing for him to be that to change his lifestyle,
Like, which way?
eating habits.
Eating habits.
Yes,
So him and Mike can go on a...
this is the frustration.
So him and Mike can go on a very good path, eating good stuff, detoxification, stuff like this.
He will not do it.
He will not do it. What is that? What's preventing him from doing it? His ego?
Believing
Believing. He has to believe in
that
himself?
food can heal him.
I see. Food is medicine, though, isn't it?
Yes.
Very good. That's a message for Lazaros. Is there something we can do today to help him, though?
He has to change the way he eats.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main. What's going to help him the most.
I see. Very good. He'll be much appreciated.
Yes. He has to create a different environment in his body.
A different environment in his body. I see.
His environment's too acidic.
His environment what?
It's too acidic.
Too acidic. I see. What can we recommend for him?
For him, juicing,
Mm-hmm.
vegetables. He's missing a lot of vegetables.
Like which ones?
A lot of greens.
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
All of them. Are there some more importance?
Broccoli. For him right now.
Mm-hmm. Very good. He'll be much appreciated. Can I ask you another question in the meantime? What is the meaning of this matrix energetics?
There's no meaning. It's just, it's the energy that you can tap into.
The energy of what?
The energy that everybody can tap into.
Okay. What kind of energy is this? Is this healing energy or is it
It's a wave.
a wave?
Yes.
A good wave? A bad wave?
It's a healing wave.
A healing wave. Where do we find this wave?
Everywhere in the universe.
And how do we tap into it? Is there like a mantra?
By not having any expectations.
By not having any expectations.
Yes.
So it comes to you.
You just picture a drop of rain
Mm-hmm.
falling into the water,
I see.
and to initiate the wave, you have to ask, and then have no expectations, and let it go.
What do we ask though?
You have to ask for the information,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll come through your body.
Any
You
information?
will feel it.
Any information
Ask for the information you need,
you need. Okay.
and you will receive it if you ask for it.
Okay. Very good. Can we go ahead and do one more full body scan on Mike today? What did you find?
We are giving him some blue light right now.
Blue light. What does this blue light do?
In his stomach.
Okay, to fix that problem there.
Yes. There's a big protection there.
Mm-hmm. What kind of protection?
His body is protecting the organs.
It's protecting in a good way?
It's in a good way, but energetically, it's harder to get through.
I see. Why is that?
Because the vibration has changed.
Has changed due to?
The toxins.
Ah, I see. Okay. But he will feel much better today.
Yes.
Okay.
Much better, and if he makes the right choices, much better.
Much better.
Everything will regenerate.
Everything will regenerate. Very good. Can we go ahead and do a full body scan on myself today? Are we allowed?
Yes.
Let me know what you find.
I see yellow spot, little tiny dot
Where's that?
near chest,
Mm-hmm.
right side.
Right or left?
One little dot.
What's
Nothing
going on
major.
there?
Nothing major.
What is
Just
that dot?
A little bit of blocked energy.
Mm-hmm.
Feet. A little bit of blocked energy there.
What can we do
Have a
to...
couple little blocked. It's not major. You won't even feel it.
What can we do to fix that?
We can do something. Not right now.
What are you gonna do?
Let the energy come through you. When you meditate, do you do scans?
Sometimes.
There's one food you're eating that might be causing this as well.
Which one is that?
Some kind of lettuce that has... The lettuce itself is good, it's just that it has stuff on it. Some bugs
Some bugs? Mm-hmm.
that's stuck on the lettuce.
I see. How can we clean those bugs from the lettuce? With vinegar cleaning?
Ozone.
Ozone?
Ozone.
Ozone. With ozone water?
Ozone. You have to put it in ozone bubbling.
Okay. I see.
You have to clean all the lettuce.
Will vinegar fix this?
The ozone is more effective.
Ozone.
Kills everything.
I see. How do we create this ozone?
Ozone generator.
Ozone generator. Okay. Very good. Is there anything that we missed that Mike needs to know today?
He's going to be receiving information for the next several days. And it'll go directly to subconscious.
Very good. What kind of information are we allowed to know?
Some questions that he had on the back of his mind, and some parts of the information that he's processing today will keep coming for the next 2-3 days.
Very good. He'll be much appreciated.
Yes, and he will feel it when it's coming.
And he'll feel it. Is there anything else that we need to know, myself, Mike, and the world?
Yes, there's a few major data downloads that will be happening
When?
to the mass consciousness in the coming weeks,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going faster and faster.
In the coming weeks. How will you know when
The
you
collective
receive this?
consciousness will
Collective
receive it, yes.
How will we know when this download process starts?
Your perspective will change
Perspective
of what's going on right now.
Very good. Can we do one more thing?
Yes.
Can we go ahead and send a lot of love and light to the world and the universe?
Directly from the heart.
Directly from the heart, yes.
This will raise everybody's vibration as well.
Very good.
For Michael, he needs to rest.
Michael
Let
needs to rest.
all the energies integrate into his body that he receives a day.
Very good. He just needs to rest. Lots of
Yes.
liquids.
Otherwise, it will be overwhelming for him.
He needs to drink lots of liquids as well.
Yes. To eliminate, when he drinks a lot of liquids, he's eliminating toxins at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Very good.